Hi, my name is Shola Deshaki, of course, the lead coach and founder of Smart Stewards. I am delighted to be bringing some insight, financial insight your way this beautiful day, all the way from Lagos, Nigeria. Okay, I know we have spoken a lot about financial freedom. Financial freedom is actually a word or a phrase that we throw around all the time. Now, the goal for everybody is I want to be financially free. I want to be financially free. And actually, a few years ago, I wrote a book titled 40 Frugal Rules for Your Journey to Financial Freedom. And I've written a couple of other books, since then. We talk about financial freedom a lot, even though some people do not, you know, yet understand what financial freedom means. Okay, I'm just going to talk about that real quick. But what I want to really talk about today is what I call financial fitness. So before I go into financial fitness, what is financial freedom? Literally, now financial freedom is a place where you know your income from your assets are able to adequately cover your bills. Now, not income you make from your salary or your business, but income from your investments and assets are able to adequately cover your bills. Let me give you an example. One of my mentors, 2 years ago, we were going through some of his financials, and we realized that in 10 years, he had earned about 480 million naira as interest on fixed deposits. Now, the capital was still there, but the interest he was earning, or that he had earned over 10 years, was about 480 million. So what that meant was he was earning 4 million naira per month from his assets, from return on the asset. You see what that means? That means that no matter what his bills were going to be like on a monthly basis, he definitely has income coming in from his assets that would cover all of those bills. How long would it take to get to that level where not your salary, right, but income from your investments adequately cover your assets? So I know that financial freedom is such a good place to be. We are all aspiring to get there. It might take a while, but our goal is on financial freedom. Now, at the risk of inundating ourselves and getting exasperated that I don't even have assets, my assets still return so little interest or returns to me on a periodic basis. Now, is financial freedom not too much to ask for? No. I like to tell people, according to what Dave Ramsey says, that attaining financial freedom is not, or attaining financial success is not a sprint, it's a marathon. So we are here playing the game the long haul. But whilst we keep our eyes on financial freedom, there's a goal we can achieve in the immediate, like we can lay our hands on it. And it is what I call financial fitness. Do I need to explain or define what being fit means? Right? Some of you do exercises. I do my exercises at least 4 times a week. Not just because I want to lose weight, but because I also want to stay in shape. I want my heart to beat well. I want organs of my body and systems of my body to function well. So if you understand the dynamics of physical fitness, then financial fitness would make sense to you. We are saying that you should be in a position, in a place, or work the muscles or train yourself where your finances become something that you hold so dearly, and you want to strive to be fit across the different areas of your finances. How you earn money, how you make money, how you manage your money, and how you multiply your money. What I like to call the 3 M's of money. So we are saying in fitness, just like you exercise, you eat well, you eat healthy, you sleep well, and all of that. We are saying, bring that energy into your financial life so that you can attain financial, fitness in the immediate as you keep your eyes on the financial freedom goal. Do you get me? Does that sound interesting? So before I go on, actually, I'm wearing a shirt. You may not see all of the things on it, but you should see something is my jam. Multiplying money is my jam, right? Do you love it? Right, I love it. Now let's talk about financial fitness. By now, you should know that I love to teach with acronyms. I love to teach with words. That's one of my gifts, and I'm grateful for it. right? I have an acronym for fitness, and I'm just going to run through it real quick and how we can start to attain fitness in the interim and some of the things we need to do. So fitness, F would stand for forgiveness. A lot of us have made mistakes in the past. This is my 20th year of becoming a chartered accountant. And of course, by now you should know I've said this time and again. A better part of my career, I didn't have a clue about my finances. I made really, really silly money mistakes. But that was then. I made mistakes and I left them in the past, sorry. And I'm here, striving to become better, to build wealth, and to help people build wealth as well. You must learn to forgive yourself. Sometimes we beat ourselves and we find it difficult to just forgive ourselves, over some of the mistakes. Some of us have really made really dumb mistakes. I know when it comes to our finances, but let it stay in the past. Forgive yourself. If you want to keep fit, if you want to be physically fit, or you won't say, oh, how did I become so obese? How did I become so big? No, you leave the past in the past. Forget the mistakes. Take a cue from them. But you know what? Your eye must be on the future. So F would stand for forgiveness, right? I will stand for inspiration. Now that you have forgiven yourself, be inspired, right? Have a vision board. Have a money circle. Belong to people or mix or interact with people that would help you have or set great and lofty financial goals. Be inspired by wealthy people. Be inspired by people's testimonials. So when somebody says, oh, I made so amount or I multiplied my money, within a short period of time, don't just be like, they have come. Be inspired. You know what? You cannot attain what you detest. You cannot attract what you detest. So be inspired by people's stories. Be inspired by people's testimonies, especially when it comes to building wealth. Take a cue from them, learn from them, see what they have done, right? And strive to do even better. T, technology. This is the age of technology and things are going to become more intense. Generations come. There are a lot of things that we do right now that we couldn't have done. We wouldn't have been able to do in time past. I remember a few years ago, I wanted to buy some shares in the US. And the available platform I could use said, if I did not have a social security number, I wouldn't be able to buy shares. I was upset. But, these days we now have not just one, not just two, not just three apps through which you can actually buy shares in America, in the US, and all across the world. Technology has revolutionized the way finances, our financial lives can be, the way we can make, manage, and multiply money. You can actually be somewhere local and be serving people globally. So technology, if you want to be financially fit, these things are things that you must embrace. Don't forget, I talked about forgiving yourself, being inspired, embracing technology, and now net worth. Your goal is financial freedom, and financial freedom is a place where you have a net worth that puts money on your table and takes care of your bill. Net worth means the difference between what you own and what you owe, the difference between your assets and your liabilities. Part of a subset of the financial freedom goal is having a positive net worth, where your assets, the things you own, your property, your investments exceed what you owe, your liabilities and your loan. So keep your eye, as part of becoming financially fit, keep your eye on having a positive net worth. You see that. Now the E on the fitness is employ yourself. I like to say sometimes that I think, some people in my generation could be lazy. With all the things that we have around us, people still want you to do stuff for them. I get loads and tons of messages every day, people saying, can you invest for me? Really, I do not have time to read. I do not have time to go through courses. No way. You must employ yourself as the chief financial officer, chief executive officer, chief marketing officer of your financial life. Right? People can do stuff for you, but you need to understand the dynamics. You need to work the muscles. You need to put in the work. You need to read and understand. Don't go into cryptocurrency because people are going into cryptocurrency. You see, don't do allied investment because people are doing it. You need to understand the dynamics. You need to embrace knowledge, right? You need to embrace technology, like I already said. You need to be open to learning. I read books like my life depends on it, not because I'm a coach, because I want to maximize my finances as well. I want to understand what works. I want to know my risk profile. I want to set my investment philosophy. I want to know my goals and my objectives. And I want to just make good use of my money, right? Remember the parable of the talent. The man that got 5 talents went to work immediately. The one that got 2 talents went to work and multiply. The one that had 1 talent went to bury. Maybe if he knew better, he would have done better. Now, we have talked about FITNE. Now, the next E would be fitness. So, the next one would be S, right? Find yourself in the right support system. Have an accountability partner, belong to a mastermind, belong to an investment group. I like that quote that says, if you want to go fast, go by yourself. But if you want to go far, go with a team. I run the Smart Investment Club. I founded it, but we've got loads and loads of professionals, intelligent people from all around the world. And within our social community, iron sharpens iron. I have an accountability partner and I have a mastermind. Those in my mastermind paid to be in my mastermind for 1 year. And we are working the muscles together. We are checking in on one another. There are about 60 to 80 courses that they are having to go through. We review. We just want to help one another succeed. You see, so you need the right support system. You need a money team. You need people who will encourage you to do better, to do more, to become better with your finances. Now, the next and the final S will be savings and investment. Remember, we are talking about how you can become financially fit. Now, the immediate short-term and medium-term goal is financial fitness, while the long-term goal is financial freedom. And I've talked about F, right? ITNES, the last S, savings and investment. You cannot and you must not joke with your ability to save, which is putting money aside on a regular basis, and investing or invest, which is putting money to work. If you want to multiply your finances, if you really want to achieve financial freedom and fitness in the interim, you must understand the dynamics of saving. I taught the principle of the flowing tap a while ago, and I should just mention it as I wrap up this video. Now, imagine if you live in Lagos, Nigeria, where I currently reside, and your water supply is from the government or by the government. Sometimes it could be so epileptic where there's no supply of water for a while. Now, if you have not had water running for like, say, 2 weeks, and then water starts to run, what do? You immediately get your bucket, you turn on the water, right? Now, that is you making money. You turn on the water, but you don't leave the water running just like that. You put what? A container or a bucket right under the tap. Remember, you have not had water for 2 weeks. Now, when that bucket is full, what do? Do you turn on the tap? No. You continue to pour from one bucket into another until you fill all your containers. Now, turning the tap on is making money. Putting a container to receive the water is managing money. Now, pouring from one bucket into another is multiplying money, right? Saving and investing is a function of you being able to know how to save, build the muscles, right? Cultivate the habit of saving all the time, and not just saving, which is you putting aside. You put it to work by investing. I encourage you to join a Smart Investment Club if you're looking for community, basic literacy, and of course, opportunities to invest. So as I wrap up this video, we are talking about financial fitness. These are the things to embrace. What areas of your finances are we going to be focusing on? Because I'm going to be doing loads of videos, probably a webinar to, explain better the dynamics of financial fitness. We are going to be looking at your earnings, how you make money. We are going to be looking at budgeting. These are critical financial pillars that would help, ensure that you attain financial fitness. We will look at debt and credit management. Okay, we will look at how you manage your debt, of course. We will look at investment planning. We will look at retirement planning. We will look at other pillars. There are about 8 of them, pillars of your financial life that you should seek to attain fitness at, right? So I hope you have found this interesting. Don't forget the acronym: fitness, forgiveness, inspiration, technology, network, employing yourself, taking responsibility, having the right support system, and of course, saving and investing. So watch out for my video on the key pillars of your finances that you need to attain fitness at. Again, financial freedom is a long-term goal. Financial fitness is an immediate and interim goal. I see you succeeding with your finances. Don't forget to check out our website, www.thesmartinvestmentclub or the Smart Stewards, where you can get on an academy and have access to a variety of courses that can help you achieve financial success. All the best, and see you some other time soon.